In this episode I want to talk about the benefits of planning holidays properly. What we're trying to do today is really just trying to educate you as a business owner in terms of what steps are you taking, either as the owner of the business or as a manager, in terms of how you go about managing the kind of holiday process. So it's good practice to have a kind of holiday procedure in place within your employee handbook, and within that you'll kind of outline the various rules around the process for holidays. So things like what the entitlement is, when the holiday leave year runs from, the number of days that people are allowed off at any one time, the process for applying for holidays, so who signs that off, how quickly do you turn that around, and also just around the number of days that people can take at any one time. So a lot of businesses will restrict that to a maximum of 10 days. However, if there's exceptional circumstances, someone getting married or going abroad for a big wedding or a big occasion, they might want to take more than the kind of normal 10 days, so that has to be approved by a manager. So again, it's putting that perhaps within your handbook so everyone is quite clear on that. And again, there might be certain times of the year where you want to restrict the number of days that kind of people take off. So for example, if you work in retail, December is a key trading time, so you might not want to have staff off in December. So again, you might want to put that within the handbook. Some businesses as well will have set shutdowns, so again, you want to make sure that's very clear, that if there are times of the year when you close down, that people need to keep enough days to cover that, and that automatically comes off their holiday entitlement. There's various ways in which you can kind of track how many days people have taken. So we use a HR system with personal data stored on it. It's a cloud-based solution, and a number of our clients use that. However, you can use traditional kind of paper-based formats. You could use a wall planner, a calendar, etc., or a kind of Excel spreadsheet. So whatever kind of works for you in your business. You don't have to have a fancy, sophisticated kind of online HR system to track holidays. So it depends on the number of people you've got and really what works within your business. But the key thing is to have a system where you can track who's off when and how many days off that people are taking at set times of the year. The big thing for me is actually just to encourage you to speak to your staff about their holidays. So through your one-to-ones, observations, whatever it might be, is just speak to staff about their intention for holidays. So if you're kind of halfway through the leave year, they should really have taken almost half their leave entitlement. So if they've not taken any, then you need to really be engaging in a conversation to find out what their intentions are, and encourage them to take some time off. And if you kind of do that at regular periods throughout the year, you won't get a situation towards the end of the holiday leave year where people haven't taken any holidays. So again, that's also your duty of care as a manager doing that sort of thing, because you want to encourage your staff to take time off. When they come back, they're kind of going to be feeling more refreshed, they're more productive, and also there's a legal requirement under the Working Time Directive that your staff do take holidays. So it's absolutely good practice to make sure you have a conversation with your staff just around their intentions around their holidays. Other things that you might want to do is obviously kind of build in things like first come, first served. So it's not the people that have been in your business the longest that get first dibs on holidays. So kind of looking at a fair process, it's first come, first served, and you're completely transparent around that. And if people get in the request early enough, then they've got a kind of better possibility of getting that time off that they're looking for. So that would be something I'd probably encourage you to do as well. And also really just looking at things like, when I've worked in other businesses that have been quite big, people have maybe wanted to take holidays from kind of Wednesday to Wednesday, and what then happens is that limits the time that other people can take off, because there's effectively kind of 2 weeks of the week kind of taken away, and they're only taking kind of 5 days out of their entitlement. So if that's something that might have an impact on your business, you might want to specify in your holiday procedure that holidays must be taken between kind of Monday to Sunday for full weeks, not this kind of midweek kind of block. But again, that really depends on your business. If you haven't kind of planned your kind of leave for your staff and haven't had these conversations, now's the right time to do it. As I say, you've got 3 months probably left of the year. If that's when your holiday leave year runs, then you would have expected your staff to have taken almost 3/4 of their holiday entitlement. So if that's not what's happening, you need to kind of do something about that sooner rather than later, or you're going to end up in a situation where you're going to have to be kind of asking staff to take time off, perhaps impacting on customers, etc., etc. So hopefully that's been of use. If you've got any kind of questions or concerns around the kind of process around holidays, or just looking for some more advice on how to handle that, then please get in touch. You can do that through the website, which is www.theHRbooth.co.uk, or you can find us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch up again soon.